All right, so we are live. Welcome to the watch party. Right now, I don't think we have any in there, but people have been known to pop in here. Um, the other night, I did a stream after the game, one of the games, and like next thing I know, 10 or 15 people popped in there. So all we got to do is keep it moving, and they'll be here. Queen Royalty usually shows up. 9 days to victory, and a couple of those guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first LaMelo video, and I'll go ahead and share the screen. What is the matrix? Control. This is the construct. This is the world that you know. This is the world as it exists today. You are the one, Noah. Welcome to the court of the real. LaMelo LaFrance Ball was born August 22nd, 2001, the youngest son to LeVar and Tina Ball.
JJ, can you hear me? If you can hear me, we can't hear. There's no sound.
No sound?
It just came on.
Yeah, the sound just came on.
Through the whole video?
Yep.
Yep.
So when I mute me, it mutes the screen share?
Yep.
Yep.
Great! What's up, Queen Royalty? How you doing, baby girl? I got King DJ on here with me and Coach helping me out. Shout out to Queen Royalty. Sorry about that, fellas. Did not know that. Now I know.
Oh, it's all good.
I'd like to say the hospitality that you guys have given us is superb. And I see you guys talking a lot of English to communicate with me and my boys. And we're going to do our part and try to learn some things from you guys, too.
But what is all this? What's fried kohlrabi? I'm just going to try it. I think it's better.
Yeah, life in Lithuania wasn't exactly smooth sailing for the Ball brothers, but as usual, they made the best of the situation.
Melo's a little wild, so I'm pretty used to it at this point. Certain places he gets a little excited.
Some parts of me still misses that Mellow.
And Vitalis, much to the dismay of some of their existing players, completely switched
I
around
think
his
he's still
schedule
that kid
and withdrew from the Baltic
Oh
Basketball
yeah.
League
in a lot of ways.
exhibition games sponsored
I
by
see
the
it.
Baller brand to showcase the Ball boys. The Ball brothers definitely didn't have an easy time of it in Lithuania, and there were often disagreements between the head coach and LeVar on how and how often the boys should be played.
I don't like the way it's going because he's playing the boys not together. I think it's going to be very hard for them to win without playing my boys together.
On January 13th of 2018, LaMelo made his professional Lithuanian debut, going scoreless in 5 minutes against Likabalas. On February 4th, he scored a season-high 19
That was fun trying to pronounce those names.
4 three-pointers and 6 assists in a loss to Zalgiris. And in an exhibition game toward the end of January, LaMelo suffered a leg injury that sidelined him for a month. Eventually, LaMelo finished his LKL season averaging 6.5 points, 2.4 assists, shooting 26.8% from the field, averaging 12.8 minutes per game. On April 25th of that year, LeVar removed the Ball brothers from Lithuania, citing that the head coach was just not giving them enough playing time. Hey, rumor has it that LeVar really took the head coach into the Matrix and gave him a beatdown, but you didn't hear it from me. Just kidding. I'm not sorry.
All right, that's the first part.
All right. Good stuff.
All right,
When we could hear it.
Oh wow, let's go find 2. Yeah, I guess 3 worked out.
That's
There
great to hear.
it is. Yeah, 3 out with the re-edit because they didn't do it, so it's still up. All right, here we go. DJ, you know this has over 1,500 views?
Yeah. I checked it out.
Oddly enough, the first one hasn't hit 1,000 yet. It's like right under that mark.
He was no longer considered the golden boy.
It's a sign to better things to come. Trust me.
He wasn't really used to the not being liked or not being admired by his peers thing, you know?
Well, Lithuania, I learned a lot over there. Like, you don't really need nobody, man. Like, as soon as you do it yourself, it don't really matter what nobody else say, you know? People's opinions not going to affect you.
So what's next? You know, Melo rode the bench a lot in Lithuania. Practices, coach telling LeVar he's looking lethargic. LeVar's like, okay, well, what do you expect? You're not playing. You know, he's busting his ass in practice, and you guys aren't putting him in no matter what, you know? I think he said he played something like 11 minutes over 5 games. That's crazy. Almost sounds familiar, but we'll get to that. If it's
Prodigal. Excuse me.
Ball, he's not going to let any of his boys ride the bench for anybody. Not for long. Enter the JBA.
It's official. The JVA is ready to get down. We're going to come to 8 different cities and bring your A game. It's about to change the game, man. Change the game. This is going to be the new gateway, man. Everybody been going through college to get to the pros, man. We're going to get the cream of the crop because you got these hungry dudes who ain't been paid, just playing with the passion and just be like, you know what? Now's my time to do what I'm supposed to do.
Absolutely. And who better to be the face of the JBA than your own son, LaMelo?
Where you want to play at?
JVA.
What?
JVA.
You don't want to play Europe? You want to play JVA?
Yeah.
No sooner said than done. And just like that, LaMelo Ball became the face of the JBA. I mean, after all, LaMelo is no stranger to repping the family brand. Remember the MB1s?
Melo wants to be in the JBA, but sometimes you got to endure certain things. You don't want to, but you have to. I've been thinking about what you were saying, but you got to show me that you're going to get down and do what you do, and what's best for us, as far as for you and the brand. You got to be the face of the JBA.
Baby boy is happy. I'm happy for him. You know, 2 and 2 came together. LeVar figured it out, and it made perfect sense.
And come to the States and do what you do to be the face of this. I mean, you're going to be the head dude.
It's exciting that I get to go play for the JVA and even play for hometown LA.
That's what I'm asking. You ready?
Yeah.
I was looking for a star player for the JBA, and he's sitting right in front of me. I'm looking for somebody to develop Melo. I'm that guy. Be out. All right.
So there you have it. LaMelo got the fresh cut and signed on May 4th of 2018 with the Los Angeles Ballers of the JBA, a league created by his father for young men just like him who wanted to showcase their talents and have an alternative route to the NBA. Here's a peek into Melo's first practice. He's surrounded by more of his peers, people his age, you know, people who have his same similar style of play. It's a lot more healthy environment for him. So, you know, kudos to LeVar for bringing him in and changing the direction and the trajectory and allowing him to grow. June 21st, 2018, LaMelo Ball debuts as the marquee player of his dad's JBA league. First game, Melo put up a triple-double to the tune of 40 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. He had 3 steals in that game, and he shot 15 of 40 from the field in a 134-124 win over the New York Ballers. Then came trouble in paradise. LaMelo and the Los Angeles Ballers started losing momentum, losing games, and things just weren't going how they expected.
everybody doing bad. We're not playing up to our standards. I'm not playing how I could. I'm not really used to losing, so it's going bad.
It's all good, little brother. We all fall. It's getting up that counts. And here's another insight on how LeVar helped LaMelo become the player he is today.
There's 23 shots. You're not even trying to you're just throwing the ball, guys. And you're shooting 39 feet out there. That ain't going in at all.
Melo is young. He loses focus like any 16-year-old kid would, so you can't really fault him for that, but when he's messing up, you gotta let him know.
He's 23 shots and he's taking bad-ass shots, 8 turnovers. Turn the damn ball over too many times. You're not going to win. You're fouling out every game. You're doing dumb stuff.
LaMelo, as with any teenager, began to lose focus and became increasingly playful with his teammates, and the coach found it challenging to reel them in. As you can see in this practice here, where Leandro and Lonzo look on and see some things that are not so good.
Stay low, come on, all the way back.
He's on demo. We flew a couple thousand miles to see a team that looked like a hot mess in practice.
Oh my. They need to cut that.
Oh. If I was in this practice, things would be different because I'll go hard. Yeah, it wasn't all that.
Come on, let's go.
I don't even like watching these play.
Hey man, when you do drills, do them right. What are you here for? You building bad habits, bro.
Melo and the LA Ballers joke around all the time. And they just got blown out by the New York team.
Folks, that is the ball game. New York able to pull off the upset.
He's only 16, but Melo's the face of the JBA, so a lot comes with that. Anything he does is always going to get brought to life, good and bad. You got to go out there and play.
Needless to say, Big Bro was not too pleased with his younger sibling. And here's where he gives LaMelo and the team a piece of his mind.
Yeah, listen up, guys, listen up.
All I'm going to say is, man, y'all just need to play harder, to be honest. What happened in New York, that can't happen. Lose by 30. That's not cool. Melo, you know that, bro. Y'all in here laughing like it's a joke. Y'all professionals, bro. The real basketball, that's going to get your ass traded or waived, bro. We made the JBA to help kids out, but at the end of the day, it's still a business. And if you're not doing your job, like any other business, you get fired. So, you're not just going to come here and just go through the motions and make money. I need to get better, Like, from what I'm seeing, no one's going to get better doing that than y'all did today. Honestly, we do the same drills, the NBA. Same y'all be doing it here, we do it just at a way higher level. So, if y'all lose by 30 and then the next day you come to practice laughing, like, that make me mad. It should make you mad. You captain of the team. Y'all building bad habits. It start with you. You over here running bull lines. Y'all play for LA, you got that on your chest. Y'all need to get better.
Wow, Big Bro was pissed. Dope speech, bro. And it worked, too. And once Jello joined, things got a whole lot better with the JBA. And LaMelo actually managed to maintain a triple-double average over 8 regular season games. I mean, that's crazy. He averaged 39.6 points, 14.6 rebounds, and 11.5 assists per game, making him a shoo-in for the JBA All-Star game. In the player semifinals versus the New York Ballers, he scored a season-high 55 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists. He led the Los Angeles Ballers to the JBA championship over the Seattle Ballers. And with that accomplishment under his belt, LaMelo would once again be back overseas, this time as a member of a select team called the JBA USA, which included LiAngelo, to face several European teams on an international tour. Yo, but wait, back it up. Huh, easy, back it up. I'm sure you all remember when LaMelo was ejected on October 31st from an exhibition game for slapping an opponent who was provoking him. How about a little
He bitch slapped him.
Ow, that hurt! Ow, that hurt! Ow, that hurt! Whoops, meaning this. From Wisconsin, Big Brother Jello. By November 5th, LaMelo had decided he had had enough of Europe and decided to return to the United States to go back to high school and complete his senior season.
Welcome to the real world.
All right, welcome to the real world.
Yeah, that journey made LaMelo who he was.
I
Um,
really believe that.
and that's why he has the mental toughness that he has now. So there's nothing that he hasn't seen in his journey that hasn't already prepared him.
Yeah, definitely.
Now,
Especially, I think the Lithuania too. I mean, that really, really, really got to him. There's part 3.
What's going on, son? Let me know what's up, man.
I don't really know how you're gonna take this right now, but I just want to finish off like my high school, like senior year.
Just understand, we got the guy to make a blind see and a cripple walk in LaMelo Ball.
A young dog bringing it, young dog on it. Young dog want it, young dog serious. Run that team is putting everybody in position. You got to be the coach on the floor. You got that.
I do.
So LaMelo wanted to go back to high school. And why shouldn't he? You know, he had been pulled from Chino Hills, so he never really got to finish high school. And he was still a kid. He wanted that high school experience. LaMelo wanted his time, you know, his time to shine and be the big man on campus and go to parties and experience meeting girls and all the things that a normal teenager does. And LeVar was not going to deny his son those opportunities, but he also wanted to make sure that he went to a place that would enhance his talents as well. Fire Academy had it all. It had the right curriculum, it had the right facilities, and it had the right coaching staff.
What's up, man?
What's cool was Spire operated outside of the Ohio School Athletic Association, so Melo could play ball without worrying about it affecting his amateur status. But the best surprise of all was the bond that would form between Melo and his coach, Jermaine Jackson.
The best player in the world on our high school level, and we want to showcase that. Just understand, we got the guy to make a blind see and a cripple walk in LaMelo Ball.
A young dog bringing it, young dog on it. Young dog want it, young dog serious. Run that team is putting everybody in position. You got to be the coach on the floor. You got that. I do.
It was a bond that would change his life forever. You see, in Jermaine Jackson, LaMelo not only found a coach, but he found a friend and a mentor that could help him get to his final and ultimate destination, which was the NBA. Jermaine not only honed LaMelo's skills on the court, but he also proved to be an invaluable part of Melo's off-court training as well.
What's your role when it comes to Melo? Do you want to help him reach his full potential, not only as a player, but as a man?
Well, I have to. Let you know that, all right? Yeah.
Rock, come on.
I'm not just an agreeable coach. I have to be the voice of reason. I have to be a leader. I mean, that's the position that God put me in. You know, you want a great LaMelo off the court and great LaMelo on the court. So now we're working to get it every single day.
And work they did. Jermaine developed the leader in LaMelo. He helped LaMelo develop the skills that would not only make him successful on the court, but encourage him to make sure that his team was successful as well. And I'm sure LaMelo deals with those same challenges now, but the infrastructure, as Coach likes to call it, was there from Jermaine Jackson and matured Melo in a lot of ways. Enter the family ball. LeVar, Tina, and Jello moved to Geneva, Ohio so they can be there to support Melo in his new journey. Lovely.
See how the rain stopped just for us to get in? We just got here. We got in the house, man. And you know what? The house is right around the corner from Melo's school. It's perfect.
Yeah, I'm sure that LaMelo was thrilled that his parents moved right next door. So much for those booty calls. And even though they were right next door, they could rest easy because LaMelo now had Jermaine Jackson. And you're not always winning, as LaMelo learned in Lithuania. And dealing with adversity is an important part of being a leader, which was one of the most important things that LaMelo learned from Jermaine. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the prominent schools that had matchups against Spire canceled because of LaMelo's professional experience.
That was crazy.
But most of the games that they did play,
Facts.
they dominated. November 10th, 2018, LaMelo debuted for Spire, recording 20 points, 13 assists, and 5 rebounds in a 96
And it's crazy how
over the Hill School.
they ranked LaMelo number
On
26
March
out of high
7th,
school.
2019, LaMelo
Yeah, that's
scored 41
crazy.
points, 29 of them being in the first half.
Despite him almost averaging a triple-double.
Over Hillcrest.
That shows you how much they're hating on him.
Grind Session World Championship. At this point, there was no doubt in Jermaine Jackson's mind that he had found the leader for his squad. And in LeVar and LaMelo's mind, they had finally found the mentor needed to take LaMelo all the way. Unfortunately, though, he was deemed ineligible to play in the McDonald's All-American game because of his professional experience.
That was
Didn't
crap.
affect him too much, though. LaMelo helped his team reach the final and was named season MVP. So what's next? College or G League? Here's the thing. Melo actually verbally committed to UCLA back when he was 13 years old, before he even went to Chino Hills. And he was entered in as a top recruit in his sophomore year, considered by most in the recruiting community to be a 5-star recruit. Here's where it gets interesting. Because LeVar decided to pull LaMelo from Chino Hills after his sophomore year and take him pro in Lithuania, that coupled with the release of the NB1s and the NCAA rules, LaMelo's college eligibility was in jeopardy.
Georgetown. How would you go to Georgetown? Go to Cincinnati. He loves you, bro.
I don't got no comment on none of it.
What are you thinking right now? College?
Bro, college, bro.
No.
But if you go to college, you're gonna do it one and done anyway, so it don't matter. Or you think you're trying to go to school at, for real though?
I don't know, bro. Too early. Can't tell yet.
Bro, it's like a month away. It ain't too early. Bro, it's starting to get that time though, for real though. Like you really gotta start narrowing down.
Yeah, we all know what LaMelo's deal was. LaMelo's not stupid. He knew what the deal was. He knew that most likely because of all that had happened, he probably wasn't going to college. He was either going to go to the G League or go back pro. In any event, while LaMelo may have wanted to go to college, because of the concerns of his eligibility being in question, it became increasingly evident that he was probably going to have to look into some alternative options. He considered prep school, G League, and then going back pro in China or Australia.
You know what I mean? Everybody want him, but it's all, is he eligible? Is he clear? And this and that. I've been getting calls from top colleges in the country. You know what I mean? But like I say, they.
That's the section where he was right there, yo. I had to take him out of there. And YouTube, in wonderful fashion, even though I uploaded the video 20 minutes ago, has still not yet finished processing the fourth one. So I'm unable to move on to the fourth one, even though it's there. So it's on YouTube. They're still processing it.
Yeah, that's good old YouTube.
Gotta love them.
I'll give you that they're similar, but they're now separating because Lonzo can shoot a lot better,
Where we at?
and Ben Simmons ain't as fast.
What the hell?
So
Wait, who's?
Is that Ballfax? How did Ballfax get on there?
Are you listening to him?
No. Hello. Let me go ahead and
James Johnson begged for the ball too much as Banerjee.
Okay. That's weird. Hell no. I'm sitting here with y'all. How the hell did Ballfax get on there?
Ballfax live.
Wow.
With the
Shout out to Turo Island. Yep, still not processed. So it is finished. It's uploaded, but I've got that message that says that the video is still being processed. So I apologize for that. But we ended up cutting it a little bit closer than I wanted to anyway. We got somebody new listening. Turo Island, I don't remember seeing you before. Welcome to the chat, my friend. We got DJ from DJ's Wrong Cut Truth. We got Coach Joe here. We got Queen Royalty, one of our regulars. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to New Media. Thank you guys so much for coming on, even though it was a fustercluck. I'll keep it PC. But, you know, thank you for coming on. And, of course, you know what? I watch a lot of people's streams and videos that started out, and they some of them were worse than this. So I know that I'll be doing some better stuff in the future. So
It's all good, sis.
And Jay, listen here. Stop being hard on yourself. You just started yourself here. You ain't gonna expert, baby. Come on, man.
Thank you,
learning.
Coach.
You in your rookie year, man. Ain't nobody judging you. Get off your own back.
I had a game like LaMelo had the other night. Hopefully he'll have a better one tonight against the Magic.
Well, hopefully James Franco will give him more than 10 shots.
Yeah. I think that's part of what the problem is, why he's so inconsistent, because Borrego plays him inconsistently.
And to me, J&J, that right there is the nutshell.
That's it in a nutshell, guys. You know, that's it in a nutshell. When they start playing him better, then I'm sure they'll get the best that he has to give, because Jermaine Jackson had no problem getting the best out of him. I was looking at one section that's not in there where he was a little pissed off at LaMelo. And LaMelo remember that back in the JBA thing where Lonzo got in their ass because they were goofing off?
Right.
There was a scene with Jermaine Jackson doing the same thing with him. Basically saying, you know, hey man, you gotta pull it together with this team. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that was crazy. But all right, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you, Coach, for being on.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me. And I'll be here next time when 4 is available.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Well, you can probably go on there and see it tonight because it'll probably be finished. Hopefully, at some point tonight it'll be on there. But thank you, Queen Royalty. Thank you, Turo Island. And I am going to get ready to go ahead and watch this game. And hopefully LaMelo will be on there better than he was the other night. And, of course, I'll probably do a little after show.
Well, you take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Coach.
Bye-bye.
See you guys. Peace and blessings.